Hi, I'm Sharon Bill. Welcome to my Theory Tuition series where I'll work with you step by step through the ABRSM Theory grades. We're making great progress through grade 4 at present. There are lots of resources available to help you on my website. If you visit sharonbill.com, you will find some free PDF information sheets. They're available to download in US letter or A4 and they accompany each step of this series. You'll also find a page with links to all of my YouTube video tutorials, and you can find information about the books that I have available. I've written How to Take Your ABRSM Music Theory Exam. It's an exam technique book full of tips and techniques on how to best make use of the preparation time as you work up to your exam, and also how to best make use of the time when you're actually in the exam room working through the exam paper. So if you go to sharonbill.com, you'll find it all there. If you can give me a like, that'd be really great. Subscribe to my channel to keep updated. There's loads more to come. I do hope that you're enjoying this as much as I am. And so we'll carry on with the chromatic scale. So we're going to be looking at exercise 2. So if you turn with me to page 38, let's find that. There's exercise 2. And also you can turn in your PDF document if you want to find section J there where I just give you the basic pointers to look out for. I do suggest that you just sketch out for yourself a piano keyboard. It just helps you to visualise the steps of the chromatic scale. Even if you're not a piano player, it's really good to have that visual aid there. And so exercise 2 asks us to write the chromatic scale by adding accidentals that are needed, starting with this first given note. However, notice it says be careful not to include any unnecessary accidentals. Don't forget we've now got a key signature which will do part of the work for us. And so we're starting in the bass clef with note E. If it is that you're not comfortable with the bass clef, just sketch underneath the letter name. So you figure out this first one is E, and then watch out which ones duplicate. We've got E, E, F, F, just one G, A, B, B, C, C, D, E. Remember, we need to include every step line space at least once, but none can be more than twice. As they've given us the note heads, they've done part of the work for us at present. We've just got to make sure that we start on the given note, and using which bits they've given to us, we've just got to add to that. If I pop that underneath, I'm not sure where you can see that best. Let's move that down, and then hopefully we'll get a bit of everything. There we go. That's it. There we go. Okay, let's have a go at this one. So we're starting with E, and so this next one we would normally call F, but we'll have to call it E sharp as they've given us that note E again. So F sharp would be the next one. That's already F sharp because of the key signature. So actually you could even just go through and notice which ones are already sharpened as well. So we've now got the key signature clues as well. So we've got E, E sharp, F sharp, and now here we need this one. They've given us a note F, so we're going to have to call that F double sharp, aren't we? So F sharp is already there, that's what I've just said, dear me, because of the key signature. So we're going to have to call that F double sharp. G sharp is already there because of the key signature. A is acceptable as it is. And now we need this next one, which we will have to call A sharp because they've given us the note head for A again. B is already okay as it is. Now we need this next one. We can't call it C because they've given us a note B head, so we're going to have to call that B sharp. Then we've got C sharp. That's already done for us because of the key signature. Now we really need this next one. We ordinarily would call it D, but they've given us a note C head again, so we're going to have to call that C double sharp. There. So we've got C double sharp. Then we've got D sharp, that's already in place because of the key signature. And then we've got E there. That was quite a tricky one, I think, with double sharps going on, but the principle remains the same. So that's hopefully just refreshed your memory. If you want to now go on and try the next few, by all means do so. So have a go, press pause, and then when you feel like that you've done what you can, re-access into the video and we'll work through those together. So we're now in the treble clef and we're starting on B, but don't forget we've already got F sharps and C sharps as part of our key signature. So let's carry on here. We're coming down now from B. So the next one we need is going to have to be B flat. Again, remember, it doesn't matter if you've got flats and sharps going on at the same time. It's not the same principle as if you were doing key signatures alone. So there's our B flat. A is acceptable as it already is. Then we want that, we'll have to call the A flat. Oh, except that's gone a bit wonky. Too busy chatting. Let's there's our A flat. Now coming down a step, we want G. That's okay as it is. We want F sharp. We could call it G flat, but they've given us a note F head, and it's already F sharp because of the key signature. So that's done for us. The next note we want is F natural, so we'll have to cancel that. E is acceptable as it is. And now we need this one. We could call it D sharp, but they've given us a note E head, so we'll have to call it E flat. D is acceptable as it already is. We want C sharp or D flat. They've given us a C note head, and actually it's still already C sharp because of the key signature, so that's already as it should be. Then we want to cancel that for the C natural. And then the next one would be B. So we're back home as normal. There we go, that's that one done. Let's have a look at this next one. Okie dokie. So let's look, we've got B flats, E flats, A flats. So that's already a B flat. Let's just make a note of these. A flats are already there, and so are E flats there. So we're ready to go now. So we're starting on C. So the next note that we want should be B natural. That's already a flat at the moment because of your key signature. We've got to cancel that flat. And then now we're going to have to put it back again. So we've got C, B natural, B flat. We need an A natural. So we've got to cancel that flat sign with a natural sign. And then we need to put it back again here for that A flat. G natural is okay as it is. We could call this G flat, this next one. However, we've been given a note F, so we'll have to call it F sharp. Then we need to cancel that to get F natural. Now at the moment that's an E flat, but we need an E natural. And so we'll have to put a natural sign there. Then we need to put the flat sign back to take us down a semitone. That's already a D natural, so that's okay. Then we need a D flat. And then we're back to C. We're home and dry, and that's done now. So let's have a go at this next one. Now we're in the alto clef here, and that's a little bit tricky. So let's find out what our first or last note is. So we know that's C. So that's D, that's an E. So let's just sketch in. We've got E twice, F twice, one G, A, B, B, C. That's correct. That's the middle line. So we know we're okay. D, E. And we've got a key signature of B flats, E flats, A flat. So let's just say we've got a B flat, an E flat, and an A flat, and then we'll see what happens with these next ones. So here we go. So we're starting, let's just tidy that up, there we go. So we're starting on E flat and we're going to go up in steps. So we've got E flat, that's okay so far with the key signature. We now need to cancel that to make it into an E natural. F is okay. So up a step, it could be G flat, but they've given us a note F head, so we're going to have to call that F sharp. Then we've got a G, that's okay as it is. A flat, the key signature's done the job for us. So now we need to cancel that to make it an A natural, to move us up the scale chromatically. B flat, it's already flattened for us with the key signature, but now we need to cancel it. C is okay. Now we would call that D flat perhaps, but they've given us a note C again, so we're going to have to call it a C sharp. The D is okay as it is. We need an E flat next, and the key signature will do that for us. So there we go. Let's have a look at the next one. So it's quite an easy thing really if you just take it slowly, and it's so much easier if you just visualize this piano keyboard. Okay, let's go to the next one then. So now we're on D, aren't we? So we're going to come down bank from D. We've got a key signature of B flat. So let's just find, there's D, C, there's our B flat with the key signature. So let's go. If you're not sure about the bass clef, by all means just sketch the letter names in. We've got a D, C, C, B flat because of the key signature. Another B, A, G, G, F. We've got E twice, and then we've got a D. Okie dokie. So let's just skip on ahead and do this now. So we've got a D. The next one down could be D flat, but they've given us a note C, so we'll have to call it C sharp, which we now need to cancel to make it C natural. We've got a B flat at the moment because of the key signature, but we need B natural first, so we're going to have to cancel that and then put it back again here for the B flat. Now we need an A flat, that will have to be, so add the flat to come down. Then we've got a G, that's okay as it is. We need a G flat now. We could call it an F sharp, but they've given us a G note head. F natural as it stands. E natural, that's okay. And then to come down again, we could call it D sharp, but they've given us an E again, so we'll call it E flat. And then next door takes us to D. There we go. So I'm just going to move that above now, and then we can see this last one. Okay, so let's go with this last one. Again, we're in the alto clef, so I'm just going to I'll just rub those out now so we don't get confused. So I'll just sketch in. So we're starting off on C, D, E, F. So we've got F, E, got D twice. There's our C middle line, so we know we're correct. Coming down in step. 2 B's, 2 A note heads, 2 G's, and we finish on F, so that's right, we've got our octave. Now we've got a key signature of 4 flats, which was B, E, A, D flats. So B flats, E flats, A flats, and D flats. So that's it, we're all prepared now, we know what's coming up, and so we're ready to go. So we're starting on F, so I'm going to start at the top here because we're coming down bank. So we've got an F, so the next one we want is E natural, however at the moment it's an E flat because of the key signature, so let's cancel that. But we need to pop it back again now to make it an E flat. Now we want a D natural at the moment, and it's D flat because of the key signature, so we're going to have to cancel it. And then we're going to have to put it back to make it a D flat. C is okay as it is. Now we want a B natural, but remember this is B flat because of the key signature, so we need to cancel that. Now we need to put it back. We need an A natural, but remember this is A flat because of the key signature, so we need to cancel that. And then we need to put it back to A flat. G is okay as it is. Now we need this one. We could call it F sharp, but we're going to have to call it G flat because they've given us a G note head, and then that finishes on F, so we've gone full circle, and that's correct. There we go then. So it's not such a tricky subject after all, and it's easy peasy if you just follow down this piano keyboard system. It's easier to just visualize it that way. Well, I do hope that's been helpful to you. If you can give me a like, that'd be really fab. And please do subscribe to my channel to keep updated. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. Please do visit sharonbill.com and make use of all the resource available to you there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.